Hello, guys. All around England and Wales or wherever you are, no matter where you are. But I'm still not being rude. I'm just saying. Sorry about that. Anyways, the Met Office yesterday has issued a red weather warning of extreme heat, record-breaking heat, which is up to 40 degrees Celsius and maybe 41 degrees on Tuesday. But these temperatures could be on Monday, but the actual temperature of the heat, the record temp, but the technical record breaking heat could be up to 41 degrees Celsius. But the highest temperature that was caught on record was 38. No, actually, yeah, 38.5 degrees Celsius, which was standard from 2019, which was 2.5 years ago. So yeah, but here we are now because we have never had this in our lives. Like never, ever, 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 ever. We have never had 40 degrees in the United Kingdom. So this is the first ever time getting 40 degrees in London and Lincolnshire. It's also hot in the southeast and a little bit of East Yorkshire, I think. Hall. I don't know. I really don't know where East Yorkshire is. I'm not being dumb. I'm not dumb or anything. I just don't know where it is. It might be like near of Hall, and probably up beside and also on top of Norwich, like on the bottom of Hull and on the top of Lincolnshire, which has got 40 degrees. So the cities that have 40 degrees is Lincolnshire and London. This heat wave could happen on Tuesday and Monday. 40 degrees, maybe on Monday, not sure, but the record-breaking heat will definitely be on Tuesday. Some of you who is in Lincolnshire, Manchester, Birmingham, and Hull, and maybe Norwich, and especially London, like every country that's got like the countries that have got like up to 37 to 38 degrees and 36 degrees and 38 and 40 degrees, sorry, might not be able to go to school on Tuesday and Monday. But people who are not in the red warning area might be able to go to school, but there's an amber warning that's covered the whole of England and Wales and also southern Scotland as well. Let's watch this from the Met Office from this meteorologist, Aidan McGibbon.
Hello. The Met Office have issued a red extreme heat warning because of the risk of dangerously high temperatures both by day and by night early next week.
So these are your temperatures for tomorrow, Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m.
Temperatures will be increasing through the weekend. On Sunday, the maximum temperatures are expected to be reaching the 30s in some parts of the country, but the really intense heat comes along through Sunday night and Monday, and a real step up in those temperatures.
So on Monday, these are your temperatures. So in Lincolnshire and London, 39 degrees Celsius. And also, if you see Sihila, which is really down in the south, or which is a little bit in France, maybe not, maybe Portugal or Spain, that's got 36 degrees Celsius. Southampton has got 32. And Wales, which is in Cardiff, has got 30 degrees. So yeah,
Monday itself,
but much comfortable in the far north of the UK.
Widely across central and southern Scotland, Northern Ireland, high 20s are expected.
So the extreme heat warning, amber warning, has covered the whole of Wales and England, and also southern Scotland. And also, the red warning is placed in Manchester, Birmingham, Lincolnshire, Hull, and London, but not Norwich.
But across much of England and Wales, we're exceeding 30 Celsius. And in the hotter parts of central England, East Wales, eastern England, the risk of mid to high 30s of Celsius. Now, the UK temperature record could be broken on Monday.
But if it doesn't hit 40 degrees, then it will hit on Tuesday.
But even hotter weather is on the way. And
so these are your temperatures for Monday night into Tuesday.
There's very little relief at night. So these are the minimum temperatures on Monday night into Tuesday.
Very warm.
And widely, they're expected to be above 20 Celsius. And it looks likely that some places will see minimum temperatures of 25 Celsius. And if that happens, it would be the warmest night on record. Cooler, more comfortable for the north of Scotland, but
and
an
Northern
impressive
Ireland.
Night elsewhere.
So guys, here are your temperatures for Tuesday. 40 degrees in Lincolnshire and London, 36 in Manchester, 37 in Birmingham, 38 in Norwich and Hull. And Wales have got 33 degrees Celsius. Plymouth, 29. Southampton, 34 degrees.
Considering how much people's homes will heat up during the day on Monday.
Newcastle, 32
and then
degrees
on
as well.
Tuesday, even hotter weather for many. Not for all, something a little cooler into the far southwest and cooler all the while for the northwest of Scotland, but otherwise widely. Into the 30s, again, across much of England and Wales, and by this stage, it looks like the most likely high temperature will be between London and Lincolnshire, and it will be 40 Celsius, the first time ever the Met Office have predicted a maximum temperature in the UK of 40 Celsius.
And also a red warning of extreme heat.
So how unusual is this? Well, when you compare it with the 1976 heatwave, which a lot of people remember as an extraordinary summer, and it was the sunniest summer on record, but the peak temperature on the hottest day of 1976 was 35.9 Celsius. Then, 2019, we saw the UK temperature record broken in Cambridge, 38.7 Celsius. Next Tuesday, well, we're going with 40 Celsius as the maximum temperature. Could be a degree or so either side of that, but either way, extraordinary temperatures forecast for the start of next week.
So these are your warnings. So extreme heat, amber warning, has covered the whole of England and Wales and also southern Scotland. But the red warning area is in London, Manchester, Birmingham, but not Hull. Hull is covered a little bit of the red warning, just a tiny little bit. But it still means that Hull, Manchester and London are still in the amber warning since they are in the red warning, obviously. So, yeah, but Norwich is safe, I think, maybe. I'm not sure if they are safe or not. I think they're safe away from the red warning, really.
And that's why there is an amber warning of extreme heat for southern Scotland for much of England and Wales. And for the very hottest parts, both by day and by night, there's a red warning. Very serious temperatures.
And the record, no, I meant the heat. The record of the heat could be broken on Monday, maybe or not, but it will be on Tuesday. The record will be broken on Tuesday, indeed.
To expect for the start of next week, and we know from
early next week, record-breaking heat, health impacts 2 in Trinchfordshire. I really cannot pronounce that. I'm terrible at pronouncing this word.
Experiencing previous heat waves and the kinds of impacts they bring, that if we're going to get a record-breaking hot spell at the start,
it could hit 41 degrees instead of staying on 40 degrees on Tuesday, maybe.
Next week, it's likely to cause widespread population-wide adverse health impacts, and not just with vulnerable people, the elderly, the very young, and babies.
And also, since if the temperature could be broken on Monday, it could hit 41 degrees Celsius in London, but Lincolnshire might stay on 40 degrees possibly.
But some fit and healthy people could be affected as well. There's likely to be impacts to infrastructure. So the Met Office have been working with the Department for Energy, the Department for Transport, the Department for Health, and of course the water agencies to try to minimise those impacts and try to keep people safe. But you yourselves can keep yourselves cool as well. Make sure.
So beat the heat is look after yourself and others. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated means drink lots of cold drinks and make sure to seek shade. If you're looking after yourself and others, you need to check on your neighbours as well. About how to see how to look after others. So you have to check on your neighbours as well to see if they're feeling okay or not.
You look after yourself and look after others. Check in on neighbours who may be at risk, who may be on their own, or family members and friends. Stay hydrated, that's very important. The air not only will be very hot, but it will be very dry. You may lose water quickly through sweat during Monday and Tuesday. And seek shade. Don't exert yourself during the heat of the day, out in the midday sun, for example, and try and keep the indoor temperature lower by shading your house, by keeping those window blinds closed during the day, and then opening windows, of course, by night.
So he means about like close your curtains, blinds, and keep your windows opened so that you can get lots and lots of air in your houses, because your house could heat up in Lincolnshire and London if you are in those cities. So yeah, that's what could happen if you don't. So yeah, if you don't open your window, your house could heat up very bad and get very sweaty and smelly. So keep your windows open when you're at home, because it could be really, really, really hot indoors.
Plenty more advice online about how to keep cool. We'll keep you updated on the forecast.
But there is some relief, though.
Office. There will be some relief. There is an end in sight. The middle of next week, a jet stream pushes an area of perhaps showery rain or thunderstorms through, and then cooler air arrives for the end of next week. But for the time being, the temperatures are going to continue to rise through the weekend, peaking early next week. Stay across all the government advice and keep yourselves safe.
So guys, this is just like in the future, on the 22nd of July 2050. Which means like there could be like, it feels like there's going to be like 43 degrees Celsius, but no, the record temperature will be up to 40 to 41 degrees. So make sure wherever you are in England, and especially the United States, because the United States could hit a lot of temperatures. So please make sure to stay safe and look after others. Make sure to drink plenty of make sure to drink plenty of drinks. Make sure to wear something that should keep you cool, and make sure to slow down when it's hot. Make sure to slow down when it's hot. And in London, when you're travelling on the London Underground, it could still be hot as well, because it could be hot, very hot in the future in 2050 when you travelling along in the London Underground. Anyways, that's it from me. I've had enough chitty chatty now because I need to get going. I need to get some breakfast because I just woken up right now. Well, I've actually woken up about 10 minutes ago, maybe. Anyways, yes, that's why my voice is like this, but I'm getting up to it anyway. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys maybe later throughout the day if my tablet recharges properly, so I can do the 8th round of the Championship Cup Grand Prix finals. So yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys eventually tomorrow or later throughout the day. I'll see you guys soon. Peace and goodbye, and stay safe to beat the heat.